What's going on, everybody? Austin back with Killshaw's Geek Garage, and today we're going to be installing the Raceland Optimo Coilovers on my 2014 Focus ST. So let's go on ahead and get into it. I don't want to spend too much time with it, but at the end of this video we're going to do a quick test drive and review of how these coilovers are. In about a week time span, or 2 weeks, after daily driving on these for a little bit, I'm going to give you all an updated review on how these are on this 2014 Focus ST. So let's go on ahead and get into it and get these coilovers on the car.
And here are the Raceland Optimo Coilovers we're going to be installing on the 14 Focus ST today. So let's go on ahead and get at it and see how it turns out in the end. So first we're going to start by jacking up the car, taking off the front and rear wheels, putting the car on jack stand so that we have it on a stable working surface, and removing the wheels. And then from there, we're going to remove the struts in the front and the shocks in the back with the springs. And we'll get to that point as soon as we get there. Alright, so we're going to start with the rear. First thing with the rear, we're going to unbolt the coilover, unbolt the shock. The shock removes from right here. There's one bolt here, 2 bolts right up in there. The spring, we're going to unload the spring by putting the jack underneath the arm, the lower control arm right back here, and removing this one nut. Then we're slowly going to release the tension on the control arm and the spring to remove it from the assembly. We're going to do the same for the other side. And then for the front, we're going to need to remove the wiper arms, this upper cowl panel, so that we can reach to the bolts to the top of the struts. And the struts we're just going to take out as an assembly. You obviously have some other little items you need to take off, like the brake lines, speed sensors, all that jazz we need to snag off at first. So there's 3 bolts on the top that hold this on. We got to take off the sway bar link, which is another bolt. And then you also have 1 bolt in the back here. And I have a little tool to help kind of spread this, provided by Raceland Coilovers. They had it come with the set, or you can actually order it with it, to help spread that little arm right there to release the strut base, to make it for an easier uninstall and install. So let's go on ahead and get started on it and get to it. So here is the after product. The coilovers are lowered all the way down. I'm gonna take it for a test drive, get the suspension kind of settled in, and see from there what adjustments we need to make on it. So far from turning the wheels, no rubs, nothing like that. No issues. So, gotta make an adjustment on my wiper blade. Obviously didn't go back right. But yeah, as you can see, and no more wheel gap. Boom, baby. Alright, so I've gotten to drive around on these a little bit, gotten them broken into, and honestly, they ride really nice for the price that you pay for these. You know, I would say coilover quality, they're not that bad. I mean, I've paid for $1,500 coilovers, $1,000 coilovers, and these are my first set that are right around the $500 mark. And honestly, I mean, it's not bad. It's a coilover ride. You're riding on, depending on how you ride, a slammed, lowered, or stiff car. I mean, not a single issue here in my book, to be honest with you. For the, like I said, with the price that you're paying, it comes with a lifetime warranty on them, or a limited lifetime warranty. Obviously, you mess up installing them, they're not going to warranty the product. But you know, it's not a bad deal. The car is settled nicely. I have even lowered down to as much as I can get it down. There's no rubbing, no scraping. You know, I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed with these. So there you have it. My 2014 Ford Focus ST is now lowered down on Raceland Optimo Coilovers. Got them settled. Everything seems to be good. After doing more of a long-term drive around with the car on how it is, I'm going to do a review video, kind of give y'all an update on how everything is. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Kind of learned a lot. Leave some comments, feedback, anything in the chat, and I appreciate y'all's support with the channel. Hopefully we'll see some more modification videos, get some more stuff done, especially with everything going on right now. Y'all stay safe out there, and like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.